Dean, that's the regular season done and dusted with now. Look forward to playoffs starting in a fortnight. Maybe not the most attractive of games that we've just come out of.
No, I don't say. I won't disagree. I think both sides are a little bit underneath their best. I thought 18-6 at half time. We were definitely in front. We played some really good stuff and we picked some right options. It was nice to see us attacking both sides of the ruck this week. But then we didn't come out in the second half and Midlands got on top. The pleasing thing for me was that we managed to stop the tide, turn it round, and we got over and got the 2 points, which on the balance of it I think we deserved.
We didn't start either half particularly well. Midlands getting in front 6-0 early doors in the first half, and a few errors at the beginning of that second half, that from both sides, to be fair.
Yeah, we didn't defend any error or penalty, especially early doors. We did at the back end, probably the last 15-20 we defended an error or we defended a penalty. We just didn't do that in the first half. It made it really difficult for ourselves. Some unforced errors, some where we're trying to overplay, and again a couple of silly penalties. The good thing is we weren't in double figures like we were the previous week, so we were a lot more disciplined and clinical and a little bit hard on ourselves at times. But we need to learn to be able to defend an error or defend a penalty and have that toughness about us, which we didn't have today.
You see, we managed to turn it around from a poor start in that first half to go in front 18-6 at half time. Are you looking at that point then to go and kick on in the game, and unfortunately it never seemed to quite happen?
Yeah, we spoke in the changing rooms about making sure that we come out firing, and there was a lot of talk about making sure we do exactly the same again, and we went away from that, and we went away from the game plan, and we became very static, very one out, and that's not what we're designed to do. We're designed to move the ball and play fast and get over the headline, which we did in the first half, and again we probably did in the final 20-15 minutes there, that second half. And I thought Mackenzie Turner and Jack Render really turned it for us by getting us them quick play balls, and I thought Mackenzie Turner's speed today alongside his work rate was outstanding. I thought he had a really good game.
We scored late on in that second half to nudge back in front, and I suppose there's no real better time to score than late on, that so your opposition haven't got that much time to come back at you.
No, we obviously, I think both teams had the timings wrong. We didn't think it was that short left. We had like 5-6 minutes when we put our last interchanges on. There was 11-12 to go, but the time just went. We scored late on, we dealt with a kick-off, and then we made sure we completed, and we were on top, and to be fair, we were making 80-90 metres a set towards the back end, so it puts us in good stead that we are fit enough and sharp enough ready to go into the playoffs.
Coming into today, we already knew who our opponents were first up in the playoffs. We were going to be playing Rochdale. It was just a case of where.
Yeah.
This win today puts us a point back in front of them with their game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Regardless of where the game is held, obviously everything now looks forward to going or playing Rochdale in a fortnight's time. Yeah,
we've obviously watched their last probably 6 games. I know Jacko's done a lot of homework, myself and Carl Trout have done the same, and I'll be there watching the game tomorrow to pick up what I can. It's a tough place to go, is Rochdale, but again it's a tough place for them to come to us, and it'll be no easy game. I'd probably say Rochdale are the biggest attacking threat in the competition going into the playoffs, so we've got to be on our money defensively and really turn up for each other.
There's a fortnight now between games. What's this fortnight going to look like going into the playoffs?
We've got to make sure we work on some defensive things, and we've got a post-session planned in next week, so it won't be an easy one for the fellas. So we've got to make sure we get them back in. There's no time off. We're foot down and really going for it leading in, so there'll be some intense work done. There'll be a lot of combat defence done, and then we'll look at how we're going to attack and manipulate our shapes to best suit us against Rochdale, and then whoever we turn up against in the playoffs after that.
Well done on today.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
See you again in a fortnight.
Cheers, Scott. Thank you.
Cheers.